We'll go. We'll go to this one. What do you say? Papers. I will just try to give the answers, and whichever you don't know, we will try to do. I have like 4 papers, like 24, 25, and 23, 24, and worksheet 1 and worksheet 2. We'll try to solve as quickly as possible these papers, and tomorrow I will try to revise all the things. So the first question is, the hump and back of a camel contains dash. It is fats. Is this okay for you all? Next question is, the color of red blood cells is red due to hemoglobin. In our blood, the color is red because of hemoglobin, right? Please say yes or no immediately, because we'll go fast. Digestion begins in dash. Liver where? Digestion begins in. Be attentive and try to answer the questions. Repeating it will take more time. Digestion begins in dash. I'm in the third question. Well, what is the answer? Yeah. Marin, no digestion takes place in dash. Marin, esophagus. And fluid produced by stomach is called Arfan. Fluid produced by stomach. Yes. Gastric juice. Okay. It is the longest part of alimentary canal. That is the small intestine. Okay. Next is, in which part of alimentary canal is water absorbed from the undigested food? It is the large intestine. In large intestine, the water is absorbed from the undigested food. And see this question. Rahul gets injury on his knee while playing. Blood oozes out. After a few minutes, he observes a brown clot on the same side. Which component of the blood has formed this clot? Mary? Good. Platelet. Next is, blood consists of liver, plasma, and corpuscles. The corpuscles are what? What are the corpuscles, Mary? Mary, what are the corpuscles? No, corpuscles are red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Those three together combine corpuscles. Okay. So the blood consists of these things. Plasma is like the liquid part. Next question. Which of the following is not a terrestrial habitat? Which one? C. Remaining three are terrestrial because they are on land, like almost forests, mountains, and grasslands. Which tree is not a feature of aquatic plant? Which of these is not a feature of aquatic plant? Spines. Spines does not have. Sorry, aquatic plant does not have spines. The remaining all they have like waxy coating, buoyancy. Buoyancy means that helps in balancing, like, or floating in the tree, in the water, the hollow stem, all those things. Which of the following adaptation does not help a fish to live in its habitat? Which does not help for the fish to live in the aquatic environment? Lungs. In cactus, leaves are reduced to dash spines. Spines. Why? Why in cactus leaves are reduced to spines? Very good. They correct. They reduce the loss of water during the process of transpiration. So that is spines. Which part of intestine receives juices produced by liver and pancreas? Any of you can answer this one? Which part of small intestine receives juice produced by liver and pancreas? It's not phylum, it's ileum. See, small intestine has three parts. Okay. First one is duodenum, then jejunum and ileum. Three parts. So duodenum is like a U-shaped structure in the small intestine, and ileum is that part which receives the juices that is produced by pancreas and liver. Okay, so you have to remember this. Next one, assertion is pine trees are adapted to mountainous habitat, and reason is pine trees have conical shape for snow to hide them. What is the answer? Both are true. Okay, next one is the kind of flowers in which pollination occurs. So the kind of flowers in which pollination occurs with the help of water, it is termed as hydrophilous flower. It is with the water. Okay, in hydrophilous water, the pollination occurs with water. In adult human body, there is about dash liters of blood. How many liters? 4.5 to 5 liters of blood. In birds, dash are modified into wings. What are modified into wings? Four limbs. Good. The human teeth appears in two sets. The first set is called dash. What it is called? The first set. But just remember the answer. The first set is called the milk teeth, or it is also called deciduous teeth. Like say you are up to the age of 8 or 10, the first set of teeth will come and then it will fall out. After that, the permanent teeth will come. So the answer is milk teeth. The presence of dash gives the inner walls of small intestine a very large surface of absorption. What is that one? Villi. Because villi are finger-like projections that absorb the thing that are coming into the blood. Okay, so those are like villi. Villi is the answer. Uh, Next is odd one out. Incisors, plague, and then you have canines and molars. Which is odd one out? Yeah, but you can remember this is there are four types of teeth, like incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. But plague is not a part of the teeth, so it is plague. Okay. Next is duodenum, jejunum, cecum, and ileum. Which one is odd one out? Cecum. Why it is odd one? Which part of it is it? Nine. Cecum is not small intestine. Large intestine. For small intestine, duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. And for large intestine, cecum, colon, and rectum. Okay, just remember that one. Next one is where we are. Third one. Water lily, lotus, vallisneria, cactus. Which is the odd one? Cactus. Remaining our aquatic, this is like the dry region or the land one. Erythrocytes, leukocytes, platelets, and plasma. Which is the odd one? Plasma. Remaining three are corpuscles. Erythrocytes are nothing but RBCs, red blood cells. Leukocytes are nothing but white blood cells. And the platelets are nothing but thrombocytes. Okay. Plasma is like a liquid part of the blood. That is not corpuscle. Okay. Next one is fishes, whales, deer, and shark. Deer. Remaining three are aquatic. So next question is the liquid component of blood is called plasma. Good. The shape of RBC is no bicondylar disc. You have to tell. That's all. No need of circular. Bi sorry, biconcave and disc shaped. Biconcave and disc shaped. And the food moves forward in esophagus by this wave-like movement. This is very important. What is the answer? What is the answer? Peristalsis. Peristal. Peristalsis. SIS. So this is very important. The food moves in the esophagus by the wave-like movement is called peristalsis. The natural home of an organism is called habitat, and the hardest substance in the human body is the enamel that is present in the tooth. Okay, the hardest substance in the human body is the enamel. Where are we? We are okay. This page is done. Now we are in this page, third page. Column A and column B. Match the following. Tell me in this one. I'll make it little bigger. Is this okay? Now tell me. Thick muscular wall. Match with which one? Arteries. Canines. Canines. Tearing the food, not grinding. Tearing the food. Then blood. Maintains a constant body temperature. Long eyelashes present in camel. Yak. What habitat is it? Mountain habitat. Next one. You have to tell whether first one or last one is correct or incorrect, and you have to replace. Photosynthesis in cactus is carried out in its spines. What is carried out? Transpiration. Yeah, good. The main transport system in human being is digestive system. It is circulatory system. It is not digestive, it is circulatory. The process of eliminating and the undigested food is called assimilation. Correct. It is called digestion or defecation. Defecation. Egestion. Digestion or defecation. 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 Okay, that is called process of removing the undigested food. The length of small intestine is 1.5 meters. It is 7 meters. And what is 1.5 meters? Large intestine. Good. Plasma provides immunity in destroying disease-causing germs. Which one? White blood cells. It is not plasma. It is white blood cells or leukocytes. Okay. White blood cells are again divided into two types: granulocytes and granulocytes. Okay. In the granulocytes, you have neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, and in the granulocytes, you have lymphocytes and monocytes. Just remember that. Okay. Next one is observe the given diagram and answer the following questions. Identify the tree in the picture. What is that tree? Pine tree. Pine tree or cedar tree, you can say. Pine tree, you can say. Name the habitat in which it is found. Good. List two adaptations in this tree. Sorry? No, it is telling list two adaptations found in this tree. Adaptations. Yes. Next one. That one will tell the next one. What is the next adaptation? It has pointed leaves to prevent the current is gone. It might go. We will continue, but it might go anytime. It has pointed leaves to prevent the water loss during water loss. That is one adaptation. The second one, it has conical shape, as you can see in the figure. It has conical shape because the snow slides down through the leaves and it prevents the damage of the leaves. Those are two adaptations. Name two more trees found in the same habitat. Tell me fast. Pine and cedar. Good. If you tell first pine, then you have to tell fir and cedar. Okay. Next one is, why is it cone shaped and sloped branches? Just now I told. It is cone shaped and sloped branches because it allows the snow to slide off and that prevents the loss of damage to the leaves. Name one animal found in the same habitat and one adaptation which enables. Sorry, mountain goat. And What adaptation? Correct. Very good. It has thick fur and it has white color the fur, so that it can camouflage. It can camouflage means it can hide from its predators. Okay, so those are two adaptations. Name the functions of saliva. State two major functions of saliva. Liba, liba. Name major functions of saliva. No, Meherin. What is the next part? Yeah, next part. So you have to tell the functions of saliva. It helps to lubricate or moisten or soften the food. That is the main one, and it makes the food into a small ball-like called bolus, and it helps to swallow the food in the esophagus. These things you have to tell. Distinguish between the following pairs of words indicated. Milk teeth, how many? Milk teeth are 20, permanent teeth are 32. Just remember. Then saliva and bile. What are the source of secretion? Mary? No. Saliva is not secreted by mouth. Which secretes that? Yes. Yes, salivary glands. Saliva is secreted by salivary glands and bile, correct. Next one, the whole process of nutrition is conducted in these steps. What are those remaining? First one is ingestion, second one is dash, third absorption, fourth dash, fifth one digestion. What are two and four? What are two and four? Liver, marine, assimilation. And this entire five steps is also called holozoic nutrition. Just remember, holozoic, HOLOZYC, holozoic nutrition. And next one, name the part labeled A and B. What is A? A is liver, largest gland in the human body, and B is pancreas. Okay. What are the digestive juice secreted by A and B? A secretes bile and B secretes pancreatic juice. That is done. Next question 5. In this one, A is red blood cells, B is white blood cells, and C is platelets. Diagram is not clear, but that is the answer. Okay. Our meeting will end in 10 minutes. We'll try to finish as far as possible and then we will rejoin again. Okay. Then differentiate between A and C on the basis of structure. A is red blood cells and C is platelets. How they differ? For A, it is biconcave disc shaped, and for C, platelets. How are the platelets? Irregular or amoeboid. You can say amoeboid or irregular. Next one is functions of erythrocytes and thrombocytes. Erythrocytes means red blood cells, thrombocytes means platelets. So erythrocytes, what it will do? Arfan, function of RBC. It helps in transport of gases to the different parts of the body. And thrombocytes are nothing but platelets. The function of thrombocytes or platelets is it helps in coagulating the blood. Means if any injury comes, just now we saw one question. If any injury comes, it helps in clotting that blood. Name the liquid component present in the blood and why does blood taste salty? Who can answer this? because it contains amino acids and salts. You can take it contains salts and amino acids, that you can say. What is the role of hemoglobin in blood? It gives red color, and it basically contains like two parts, hemine and globin. Hemine is the like the iron part, and globin is like the protein part. Okay. And next, this one is four types are incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. When the food is put in the mouth, the gland A present in the mouth secretes water liquid B. A is the salivary gland, B is the saliva, and it helps in digest the component C. That C is what? The gland A is salivary gland, B is the saliva, that watery liquid, and that component C is called, should be the food. No, no, I think it is the starch. I think starch present in the food partially. Okay. Next one is the meeting over. हो गया क्या? Hmm? Okay, rejoin this one. We will continue. No, not over, but rejoin. It may over. So just rejoin again. Okay. Is it clear, all of you? Hello. Rejoin this meeting, please. वो रहने दे, वो रहने दे रे. हाँ, वो भी rejoin करना ना. हाँ. ये जूम में इसमें पहले यहाँ ज्वाइन करना. ये ब्राउजर से कहीं को नहीं, ऐप से ना. ये ब्राउजर से. ये कौन सा म्यूट करना, वो करना म्यूट है. वो म्यूट करना ना. हाँ ठीक है ना. कैसे करना है? हम्म? नहीं आ रहा. अच्छा म्यूट हो गया. हेलो. ये भी म्यूट है ना. फोन में रहने दे. बट रिजॉइन करो बोला ना मैं. अपन कंटिन्यू कर देंगे, नहीं है तो शेयर स्क्रीन करना ना. वो रिकॉर्ड हो रहा ना, तो इसलिए वो वीडियो डाल सकते हैं. वो रिकॉर्ड किधर हो रहा है? इधर ना. इधर शायद इधर हो रहा है, और कोई नहीं है तो किधर है अपना? Sir, I have to go to some stationery for exam. तो बनाइए. लीवा भी नहीं है, तो अपन कंटिन्यू करता नहीं क्या? मेरिन नहीं है, अब तो जाना बोल रही. लीवा शायद उसका नेट का कुछ तो इश्यू हो गया था. ठीक है, अपन कंटिन्यू करेंगे ना, ये रिकॉर्ड हो जाता है, फिर अपन ये कर सकते हैं. आंसर दिस वन. The gland A is salivary gland, and the liquid B is saliva, and C is the starch. Name the bone-like hard substance present just below the enamel. Answer is dentine. List 2 ways by which you take care of your teeth. Brushing 2 times a day. And not eating too much sweets. Okay, good. Next one. Where are we? Fish adaptation. Label the parts A, B, C. It's dorsal fin, rectal fin, and bladder. Okay, gill bladder you can take. What are the parts marked as C? C is the rectal fin, and roll. What is the roll? Means it helps the fish in balancing while swimming. That is the role of part C. How a whale is similar to fish in adaptations? Whale is similar to fish in adaptations because both have the streamlined body. Explain 2 features of adaptations. It has fins through which it can move. It has scales to protect the fish from injury. Okay, clear? And next one is, how does the air bladder help the fish to survive in its habitat? Air bladder of the fish helps to take the oxygen from the water, and it breathes through that air bladder. Clear? Next one, identify the blood vessels A, B, C. What is A? See the direction of arrow, upward, means it is going towards the heart. What it is? Artery. Vein. A is vein and B is artery because it is flowing from the heart, and C is the capillary. Okay. Differentiate between A, B, C on the basis of structure. What is the A structure? A has thick walls without walls. B has many thick muscular walls without walls, and B? B has thin muscular walls with walls. With walls. Okay. Rita can see some blood vessels on the outside of her grandmother's hand. Name those blood vessels. Veins. Why they are? Why she can see the veins on her grandmother's hand? Because veins are superficial. They are not deep seated, so it can be visible. Okay. List any 2 functions of the blood. Blood helps in transportation of O2, CO2, and it also carries the waste. Correct. Blood helps in transportation of gases like O2 and CO2, and it removes the waste material from the blood. Name the blood cells that protect us from the disease causing germs. Name the blood cells that protect us from disease causing germs. The blood cells are platelets. No, the blood cells are white blood cells. White blood cells has neutrophils. Neutrophil kill the germs that enter into our body, and you have lymphocytes which provides antibodies to the body to protect it from diseases, to fight against the disease causing germs. Okay, so these are the how the blood cells protect us from disease causing germs. So next one is question number 9. This one, camel. Name the habitat of the animal shown in the diagram. What habitat? Desert habitat. List any 2 water saving adaptations of the animal to cope with water scarcity. It has thin fur and it also drinks gallons of water and stores in it. Second point, it sweat and urinate less. Yeah. To save the water. Yeah, it drinks gallons of water and stores in it and uses it whenever it is needed, and it sweats less and urinates less. In this way, it cope with the water scarcity. Name any 2 other animals that belong to the same habitat. Rattlesnake, you can tell, or scorpions, you can tell all these things. Okay. Next one, how does a streamlined body help a bird to survive in aerial habitat? Streamlined body helps the bird to fly. And it passes the air through. No. Streamlined body helps the bird to fly because it offers the least resistance while flying. And that is how it helps the bird to survive in the aerial habitat because it has to fly. Next one, name two seeds that gets dispersed by wind. You can say one as dandelion and second one is like maple. Well labeled diagram of a plant that grows in desert habitat. Cactus. So you have to draw a diagram of cactus with the thick fleshy leaves and the spines and long deep rooted roots. Okay, this is the answer. This we solved question paper this one. Tomorrow we will solve another one. Bye. Bye.